I did learn something not too long ago by watching the Senate meetings, because this woman wanted to pass a bill, an act respecting National Immigration Month, Bill S-215. That's a bill the senator's trying to pass. During her reading of the bill, she stated how, the G7 there was going to be the G7 in Canada and all that. And then she makes a statement which I didn't know. And she thinks we should celebrate that. She says that Canada has the largest immigration population among G7 countries. Take a listen to this.
50 years. Also, Canada has the highest proportion of immigrants among G7 countries, and I think that should be a great source of pride. In Atlantic Canada alone, the share of recent newcomers settling in our provinces has almost tripled in 15 years, between 2006 and 2021. And in my own home province of New Brunswick, it rose from nearly 7,500 in 2015 to nearly 40,000 in 2023. This is an indication of Canada's inclusive and welcoming spirit, one that we have carefully fostered throughout our nation's history. As my colleagues have highlighted in their statements, this welcoming attitude towards immigrants is the result of a long history of advocacy and positive change to protect the rights of immigrants in our country. However, we still have work to do to reinforce our capacity to welcome and retain newcomers in our communities. In the midst of growing I would like to highlight ways in which immigrants are critical to the strengthening of our economy.
So we should basically celebrate in Canada feeling like strangers in our own country. That's what she's saying. There's nothing good about that. There's nothing good about that. Why do we have such a high immigration level in Canada in the first place? Why? There's no reason for this huge immigration when we don't even have jobs. It's ridiculous, man. Our GDP growth has been the same for like 11 years now. It's not growing. So that means we're not making more money in Canada. The government of Canada is not bringing in more money. We're actually bringing in less money. It makes no sense that we push policies that increase our immigration every year. And then they're coming out with these fake numbers now that the population of Canada actually is shrinking. This is BS, man.